We could tell you about Lohja like this if we wanted to, but we won't this time because, well, Lohja's not a music video. Let's stick to the facts. We're going to tell you what Lohja is in reality. This is limestone. Lohja's story began with the quarrying and processing of it in 1897, and limestone is still the basis for many of Lohja's operations today, too. But methods have evolved. In the past, Lohja delivered the various raw materials to building sites. Nowadays, a large part of manual construction work has been industrialized and moved into factories. The technology of building elements has changed traditional construction methods and speeded work up considerably. This development is a natural outcome of the tendency for industrial production to gravitate towards greater volume. In the name of efficiency, a firm must be able to offer its customers a fully comprehensive line of products and services. Lohja is one such company. A whole range of services has been created around limestone, from planning a building to adding the finishing touches. For example, the head office for a retail chain is under construction at this site. Lohja is already part of the project at this early stage. But now, an important question. What benefit does the customer get from Lohja's far-reaching activities in processing? First of all, Lohja has won a vast amount of know-how over the decades thanks to its own extensive processing. Lohja researches and develops its products to match the requirements of each application. It's an important part of the service which Lohja offers builders. It also means that materials for a building project need not be gathered from different places. Lohja handles it from the customer's point of view. Today, the construction business has grown from local to national proportions. Firms have expanded and the need for regional services has grown along with them. Lohja has met the needs of nationwide construction companies by creating its own regional service networks. Lohja currently has the most comprehensive chain of element manufacturing plants in Finland. And Lohja is the leading producer of ready-mix concrete with its own corresponding service network. And Lohja can offer builders the country's largest selection of masonry products. Exporting know-how about building material technology is a natural part of this comprehensive service. Lohja has developed various production technologies and equipment applications which can be deployed anywhere in the world. Lohja's operational philosophy is best demonstrated by its mastery of entire fields. Lohja's experience in refining industrial raw materials benefits not only the builders. Quartz and feldspar are vital raw materials for the glass and porcelain industries. Again, limestone is suitable for land improvement in agriculture and even for gas emission control in coal-burning power stations. Limestone, in fact, is a very safe raw material in today's environment. By the way, did you know that Lohja is Finland's largest producer of printing inks? Mastery of an entire field is also evident in Lohja's caravan production. The Solifa and Cafe model ranges offer something for everyone's needs, from the holidaymaker who appreciates individuality to the owner of a mobile snack bar. The Solifa camper van is the newest addition to our line. One feature which all Lohja caravans share is that they can be used throughout the year, an important consideration at these northern latitudes. Today we hear people talking about solarisms. Just what do they mean? They mean the various aspects of practicality and living comfort which Lohja has developed for its caravans, and which have been adopted by other manufacturers too. One of the most important features of a caravan is its road handling and light weight. For these and many other reasons, Lohja has become the largest manufacturer of caravans in the Nordic countries. Lohja is also prominent in the field of electronics. Here too we have a long tradition going back to the 1920s. Lohja has a strong tradition in both consumer and professional electronics. And in many respects, Lohja is leading the way in both sectors. For example, in ASA and Finlux televisions, Lohja has been the first to employ a host of new technological developments. And this is a prime example of Lohja Electronics expertise. Europe's first flat-screen TV, the Finlux Face TV. And it promises exciting things for the future too. Lohja has done internationally innovative research and development work in electronics. This is a flat-screen electroluminescent display. It can be used for instrument displays in research work and in industrial processes. Producing the luminescent display required extensive research and development in electronics. Lohja has developed surface-mounted polymer technology, which enables electronic components to be packed into an extremely small volume. We should also mention that Lohja Electronics is a unit which renders services to other electronics manufacturers. Finland's domestic market is far too small for a competitive manufacturer of electronic products. So the lion's share of Lohja's electronics is exported. 80% of the televisions produced, for example. Each Lohja production sector is founded on certain expectations. That's why the chain of services developed for builders is Lohja's central area of operations. Electronics is a growing part of the world economy, and Lohja has already demonstrated that it can compete in this field with the large international companies. The growth in leisure time and personal incomes are both established facts, so Lohja knows the demand for caravans for tourism. It's a new alternative for holidays and for free time. So there's the explanation. It's enough that each Lohja production sector produces the best possible work.